Yeah, hi there. These comments are for L, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL iBT. And I am reading your independent writing practice test. You completed a practice test in my writing class the other day, and I want to go ahead and read it, give you some suggestions and so on, so you can kind of assess your writing at this point. First of all, we have about 489 words. That's not bad. You got a lot of information here. And I would say with the beginning, with the introduction, your introduction is a little bit short. However, your other paragraphs are pretty developed, right? So if you look here, I'd like you to get this closer to 100 words. So you're at 37. So you might say something like this. How about finishing high school, students will face many decisions if they decide to an undergraduate degree. They will need to choose a major, they will have to decide where they want to study, I think I got it. English speaking university. We might say, as these students different countries other than their hometown, not tone. Be careful your spell check. You don't want to change things to words that are totally different. As these students study in different countries other than their hometown, they will also have to decide with whom they will live. Probably get rid of all that. Okay, what I'm trying to do is I created some general statements, a little bit more than what you had. Now we're at 96, right? So I'm going to add a little bit more even. Okay, so after finishing high school, students will face many decisions if they decide to pursue If they decide to pursue an undergraduate degree, they will need to choose a major. They have to decide where they want to study, and they may even decide to study in another country such as England, the United States, or New Zealand if they want to study at an English-speaking university. As these students study in different countries other than their hometowns, they will also have to decide with whom they will live. Of course, students want to get along with their roommates, so they should look for someone who is we'll say they should look for someone who is responsible and collaborative. Okay, I think we have it. All right, let's take a look at your next paragraph. I'm just going to correct 2 of your paragraphs, and then you can kind of figure out the rest here. But your next one, you say, one of the most important qualities of a roommate is to be responsible. Okay, so we'll say that here she can take care of the house. I'm going to say here, on his or her own, she can clean his or her stuff such as clothes, dishes, bathroom, glass, etc. Maybe additionally, he or she can do his or her duties without. I'm going to change this to a gerund, without needing to take instruction or orders from his or her roommate. In any team, on any team, you can say every member has to be responsible, because you already said team in the beginning, don't have to repeat that. On any team, every member has to be responsible. For example, if the roommate, you want to put a verb here, is careless, he or she could leave the gas stove turned on maybe, and then leave the house. You can say this type of gross, I'm going to put here, irresponsible negligence make it possible here, could cause a fire or other problem. Now let me kind of show you what I did here. This is important. Okay, the example before, you said that if the roommate is careless, he or she could leave the gas stove turned on and then leave the house. Now, then I want to tie the next sentence to this. This type of gross and irresponsible negligence could cause a fire or other problem. Right? So I'm using this sentence to kind of tie it back to the previous sentence. Okay, so I made some changes here. I showed you some changes you can make there. And overall, I mean, you're not always as precise as you could be with your vocabulary and your grammar, and you do have some problems there. So, but overall, you have a fairly good command of the language, right? So I'm going to go ahead and give you a score now based on that. So first of all, if you look at the rubric right here, I'm going to put you in the 3 range. So you have some problems with sentence formation and word choice that make your ideas and meanings unclear. You have an accurate but limited range of sentence structures and vocabulary. So I think those are some of your weaknesses, right? Now, if we look at the syllabus in a little more detail, 3.0, I'm going to put you 3.0 to 3.4. For purposes of our class, I'm going to put you at about 85% on this assignment. So I think overall, you have a pretty strong organization of your ideas with some language use issues.